Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to go on with yellow. One of the one of the best and worst colors I have had the privilege of playing, which is really weird, I know, but hopefully what I say will make sense by the end of this cast. Anyway, first card we talk about is the level 1 combo, which is a major reason of why you play yellow in the first place. 1-0 Chisaki, up to once a turn. When you use a startup effect, this gains 1 level and 1k power for the turn. I will bitch about that in just a moment, but when the battle opponent of this is reversed, if you have the wind in your climax zone, look at up to 2 cards from the top of your deck and add up to 2 characters you find there to your hand. This has previously been explored in cards like Kisniver's Tenga, and there it's just not been particularly good because the chances of you getting a straight plus, i.e. adding 2 characters, was not high enough to make that card consistently worth it. Here, however, you will basically always get that. The average is very high. Like, you're more likely to get, you're far more likely to get 1 or 2 than 0. And it's very significantly likely that you'll get 2. And if you ever resolve 2 of this, you won't have to clock for the rest of the game, guaranteed. Now, the problem with this card is obviously that there's no selectivity involved. You get the top 2 cards, but if those 2 cards aren't anything particularly useful, then all you've done is add raw numbers. Now, you can convert those raw numbers to other things. You have the Chitose that I talked about earlier. On reverse, check top 4 for level 1 or higher.
Isn't it since went since the bin?
Yes. But that takes a while. It's not fast. Although, if for some reason you have way too many cards, you can just play over it, which is something I've done more than once. What was I going to say? And a lot of the other cards you get are actually filtering cards as well. So if it's not a card you directly want to have in your hand, like a level 3 or level 2, then it's probably going to be a Brainstorm, or it's going to be the Chitose, or it's going to be the check top 4 Sagiri or a Drop Searcher. But I guess the fail case is getting clean cut. But even then, that's like not the end of the world. So the card quality of this plus is generally high enough to make this worth it. And you generally get either what you're looking for in one of the coming turns, or a way to get what you're looking for. So this is good enough for me to want to play. Like, this is the main reason you play yellow. Everything else I play that's yellow is basically color fixing for this card. Because there's like, your level 0 is extremely stacked and you don't have room for yellow cards. Not that there are any good level 0s in yellow anyway. So, worse than the Oboro combo? Yeah, probably. Better in terms of deck concept? I think it is. People disagree, but I think it is. There it is. Sure. Any other comments? Do you wish Tenga was this card?
Yes.
Maybe that would make his lava playable.
No. Because the stock combo is just better, honestly.
That's a really funny way of saying Kisniver sucks, but you do you.
Sniper's awesome.
Next card. Shisaki.
It's the only fun deck in Weiss Schwarz.
Shisaki, 120% girl power. It's a 3/2/9/5. It's an early play if you have 2 or fewer climax cards in waiting room. When you play it from hand to stage, you can heal, and up to once turn, when you use a startup, this gains X power, where X is in the, like 500 times full field. It gets 2k when you use a startup, and it's less to be less of a field. Yeah, this is great color fixing. That's mostly what I use it for. It's also a way to try and win field. It's vulnerable to trying to use raw power to take care of it. You can very easily counter it to, 13k or whatever, without any further field investments. Yeah.
I forgot that the startup
Uh,
stuff is really
yeah.
accessible in this
It's
deck.
actually relevant, unfortunately. Ooh, we forgot to talk about how bad the level ones.
Oh, the level 1
So I
thing? Yeah. You love that, don't you?
yeah.
Have you gotten anti-change
+1
countered
level.
before?
Yes, I have against Yuragi-sou. It felt awful.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no!
Yeah, it's really
No!
frustrating. Um, yeah, I would 100 that's
That's
picked
like
in hardcore.
blowout stat. Holy shit.
It made me very sad. But that's okay. Anyway, yeah. So the reason that people would consider running more is because of this being a secondary field play, in addition to being a heal. It also just gets over whatever you want to get over if you have the level X, which is, not unreasonable to expect. All right. I don't really have much else to say. It's kind of an uninteresting card. Next card, Chisaki does a 0/0/1 up to once turn. When you use a startup effect, you can pay 1. If you check the top card of your deck, if it's a character, add it to hand. And when you play Climax, gives them a 1k. Oh, this card sucks. This card is so bad. It does nothing. The only time I ever use it is because I play 1 because I'm a very optimistic color
It is
fixer.
amazing how dependent this card is on like
Yeah, it's so
other
frustrating,
cards other than itself.
yeah, and it doesn't do anything to help that. Like, it doesn't other than having quote unquote synergy effects. And these synergy effects aren't even that good. Like, one cost plus, yeah, it's all right. But when it's one cost plus from the top 1 card of your deck, generally not as good.
Yeah.
And the married life effect is, it's whatever. Doesn't really do a great
If this
deal.
were Ellie, it'd be yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
maybe.
sick.
It would, yeah, the deck would be completely different. But yeah, it would be much better. Next card, Chisaki, 0/0/4K. Again, because the best clean cut in the game is in this set, all these cards are devalued immensely. It's still like a B, probably like a B or B minus. This is like the best version of the 4K, where it's 4K when it matters, which means there's no drawback for when it doesn't matter. Next card, oh my god, this card, 1/1, 6K Chisaki. Up to one's turn, when you use a startup effect, you can it gains on reverse. Look it up to 2 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 to hand, ditch the rest, then discard. So it gains a filtering effect. Look, if this card had everything else about this card was identical, and the cost was instead a 0, then I might consider playing it.
Wouldn't this be
I
like
might.
4K?
No, even if it was 106k and it had no other downside, I'm still not sure I'd play it.
Yeah.
So this is just
It
what
would be better. It would be worth playing, I think. Probably.
it is. Yeah, probably would be better than like the PR. It would be woeful. It's
It's like a
woefully under.
worthy level 1 filler if it were costless. But as it is, it's
Yeah,
a
it is
1/1.
horribly in this deck. Yeah, Ingman one is terrible. All right, protagonist 3/2 10k. Neat. Come and play. Draw 2, ditch 1. When you have penetrate everything, Pasha. Is that really the wording you want to use? Heart of the cards, really? Yeah, think about that. Think about that one for a moment, eh? If this is in your front row, this gains 2/5, and when the battle opponent of this is reversed, you may pay 2, ditch 1. If you do, kick that character to memory and deal 5 damage to your opponent. It's you already have a better check top X, and this climax combo is a nice meme. But if for some reason you're playing mono yellow, this is a fine cantrip, I guess. It's also
But you get
like a
to
fine finisher. Hmm?
penetrate everything, punch their waifu.
Yeah, I agree. That is true. All right. Next card. Why is the wind climax here? Anyway. 0-0 Chisaki 2K. When this comes from hand to stage, pay 1. If you do, this gains power. On reverse, search your deck for a Yuragi-sou, add it to your hand, discard a card from hand, then shuffle your deck, and then this goes to memory at your encore step. I believe this is the only way to get yellow. It's not a good card. It's like a really weird drop searcher. No, you're not allowed to give it a... No. You're not allowed to...
What?
It's a drop search. This is... How is this not a drop search?
This is not a drop search.
This is exactly a drop search.
This has to reverse.
But it also lets you get the card before you did. So
but you have to reverse.
Even better.
You have to reverse. This isn't a drop search. Come on, dude.
For the record, you can just pay 1 to have it go to memory at your...
You know, there are even drop searchers that are 3,500 power. Just like all the time.
There's like one, isn't it? Isn't just Megumin?
No, it's the Satsuki. There's a Satsuki as well.
The kill one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember. That card's terrible.
What? It's fine, dude.
It's because Kill la Kill's terrible.
You run 4 of that card.
Terrible. Yeah, because Kill la Kill's awful. Next card, Koyuzu Adult Step. When it's taxed, if you 2 more at the...
Oh, the Saber too from Fate. Never mind. There's also that.
Yeah, sure. And during your opponent's turn, when this is reversed in battle, you may pay 1. Rest this, and at the start of your next encore step, sack this.
Man, they're really going for like all niches, aren't they?
Yeah,
this is definitely like a Talavru-esque show.
This is like the tiny lolly girl. So she's actually very young, which makes you a criminal if you have any sort of feelings for her.
Kind of making it... Never mind.
Yeah, this card is not very good. It just doesn't do anything. It's a 1 cost plus. Next card, 2-1 counter, 3-5 counter. Nothing special. Much rather play the sack counter. Nothing else to say here. Right. Chisaki level X. It's a 2-1 level X. Tap this, look at the top card of your deck, put it either on. And it doesn't have any other text. It just doesn't need any other text.
Are you sure?
Alright. Pay 1, tap this. Choose one of your level 3 Kogarashis, which gain heal on reverse. Yeah.
Sick.
I play this. The first 2 effects checked with the top or bottom is quite good. I like it a lot. What the fuck is this bear? 2-1.
Oh yes.
Bear. Next, for each of you have a copy of this card in the front row against 2K. So 11, 11-5. Yeah.
This is way better than the Sagiri, dude.
Yeah,
it's
so you can get 3
5.
copies of it. 3 copies of it. 13-5 it is. With 3 of them.
Even better.
If you can get 3 copies. There are ways to help that. We'll come to them in a sec. 0-0 Chisaki. After one's turn, when you use a startup, give something 500. Yeah. And tap to give a character 500 till the next end of your opponent's turn. This is better than it looks, but it's also not good. So
this is like worse than the red one, right? As like a startup thing, so...
Well, yes, I think it's worse than the red one overall because of the red one's memory utility. But as an effect, this one is, probably just better. It's not by very much. I wouldn't want to play this either way. Koyuzu, Seeker of... yeah.
Oppai.
And this... Yes. When this is placed from hand to stage, you may
She's
ditch a
one of
card.
those characters.
Yes, she is. If you do, choose a 1/0 friggin' stupid meme event and add it to your hand. Yeah. Friggin' stupid meme card. I guess that's appropriate here, I guess. Alright. 0/0 Toy Wars Plus. When this is placed from hand to stage or via the effect the Koyuzu not enough Oppai, hold on, did we? Are we missing that card? Did we? We don't have that card.
Oh, we don't. We can
I'm
talk about
pretty
it
sure
right now.
that's the rare, which like pumps levels. Yeah, like I'm 90% sure that's like clincher card of stupid archetype. Yeah, that's why the bears level 0. It this card it pumps level zeros. So um during your turn, all of your other stupid plushy doll thingies or whatever cannot be reversed. It gives 1k to all level 0 cards in front of it. And it has a climax combo where I don't remember the climax combo. It's like, alright, when you play the climax to your climax zone, you may rest this card. If you do, what is it? Waiting a copy. Wait, only one copy. Yeah, and from your waiting room, put it onto the stage. No, 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 no. You don't get that. You do not get that card. You get the shitty 0025.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you think they were going to let you pull out a friggin' 10-5 at level 0?
Yeah, honestly. Wait, it's a level
Okay.
0, though.
Yeah, it is. You're not wrong. That's the point of the card. Um, Either way, this is not even an army card, so it's just not consistent. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just not consistent. If you have two of these on the field, then it and they are like kind of big. They're like, but that doesn't last very long, and you get wrecked very quickly, which is actually good flavor based on what happens to her in the series. She just has no presence whatsoever. We spent way too long on this stupid card. Very professional, but this is like a not good. This is D or D minus. If this card is in your deck is actually off for it. All right. I hate these cards. Chisaki Assault on the Yuragi-in. It's a 1035. During your turn, all of your other 1/0 vanilla Chisaki get 2k. And when this is placed from hand to stage, you can ditch a card. If you do, add a vanilla Chisaki to your hand. This card is terrible. It just makes your deck worse. This card is slightly better than the card we talked about because it's a 5/5. And this next card, Koyuzu, and it's 106k. If the level of this character, this can't attack characters with levels higher than it. And when this is placed from hand to stage, look at two cards from your opponent's deck and put them back in the original order. Again, bad filler. Alright, this card is not good. All of your characters with either, with the traits of this set gain 1k power, and then you can choose a Kogarashi, which gains 5,500 power to the end of your opponent's
Wait,
turn
what?
and cannot front attack. Yeah, the
What?
point is that he is now super huge but can't front. So
probably also has to side it. Or, die.
Nice.
This card is terrible. Just don't play it. Alright, this next card, however, contentious. It's potentially very powerful, to be honest. 1/1, excellent handmade cookies is a event. Rest a standing character. If you do, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck and add up 3 characters you find there to your hand. The rest go to bin.
Not bad.
Most of the time, this is a straight plus, which is good. The problem is, if you're playing yellow level 1, you may as well just play the climax combo that does the same thing, but also, gives you presence, gives you tempo.
This takes your act utility is like resting, so this would also prevent you from either using your brainstorm or like a power pump or something for the turn.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like okay, like after your combo turn though.
My only issue is that this costs stock when Chisaki does the same thing. But this is a very solid card. Like, it is a very powerful card. Yeah, not much else to say.
Yeah, and that's it for yellow.
That is all for yellow.
Yeah.
We could quickly do
Green.
Is it? Oh shit, green is kind of long. My bad.
Yeah. We'll see you for green.
Ciao.